please introduce yourself to our lovely audience.
What's up, guys? My name is Chef Chauncy, and everybody knows me as the fufu taco chef. But I'm finally here, and I can't wait. I'm so excited because I'm a huge fan of you. Like
Thank
literally,
you.
I'm a huge fan.
Thank you.
I'm here. I'm in your house today.
Thank you for coming.
No problem. You're welcome.
What was it like growing up in Liberia?
Oh my God, that's the first question you're gonna shoot me with. Growing up in Liberia? Well, growing up in Liberia, as a kid, now one of the things that I enjoy the most was in Liberia. I had lots of friends, and we used to play outside, not in the house, not watching TV, just outside playing with sticks and rocks and marbles and hide and seek and like stuff like that. And that was like majority of like my childhood. Like I missed it so much, but yeah. So growing up was that for me, like childhood wise.
Yeah.
I missed it. Over here, none of that.
Okay. What was it? Oh, trick question. Who was your favorite parent growing up and why?
My favorite parent growing up, I would say I have two. It was my grandmom and my mom, because I can say my father too, but my father wasn't around, but my mom, she did everything for me. Like she cooked, she cleaned, she like taught me how to read, how to write, how to cook, and that's how I became a chef today. So I can say my mom and then a little bit my grandma.
Okay, that's amazing. Tell us two things that you're very good at that people may not know about you.
What? Two things I'm very good at that people don't know about me. That's a good one. So, I don't know if you can say that counts, but when I sit down and things come in my head, like ideas and like stuff like that, and I just write them down and I just go ahead and start working on them right away. And that's something that I'm good at. Like if I have an idea right now in my head about for example, maybe like a cheese burger with stuff with French fries or something like that, right?
Okay, yeah.
It's in my head.
Yeah.
Most people would just leave it. I will write that down and then go in the kitchen and start making it and then put that on my menu like the next day. Like that's
wow.
crazy. Now the second thing is the next one is I bring so some people knows about this, but every year when my birthday comes, I celebrate that with like the homeless people. So that's something special that I do, and I don't show it all the time. Yeah. So some people know about that, but some people don't. But yeah, so those are the two things.
That's great. Yeah. That's amazing too.
Yeah.
Who was your biggest inspiration and why?
My biggest inspiration and why? I can say it was my grandma. And the reason why I said that, because when I was a little boy, my mom took me to the village to live with my grandma. And I learned so much from my grandma, like how to catch fish, how to, treat everybody with respect, especially like people that's like older than like you, and how to just like learn the native dialects back home. You know what I'm saying? Like my grandma taught me all that. And it just, the way how she loved me, I just felt so special. Like she loved me, she cares for me. And even when she was like older, my grandma told me that I have to come back home first before, she have to see me first before she take the next path, right? So she waited for me for like a long time till I got older, got a job, went back to Liberia, saw my grandma, she tastes my food before she passed away. So that right there, that
Oh,
was amazing. You know what I'm saying? So she will always be my favorite.
that's so good. I know she like looking at you and proud of
Yeah.
you. So since you're talking a little bit about your grandma, what was your favorite memory that you spent with her?
My favorite memories I spent with her. My favorite memory was when I went back to Liberia in 2018,
Hmm.
and my grandma was about, she was like, she was 104 years old, right?
Wow.
And she told my mother that she's not gonna like so the the day that I got back to Liberia, she told my mother she's not gonna eat that whole day because she wanted me to actually cook for her. So and I made her my first dish, and she ate everything and she loved it. So that right there, it's like I have videos of it, I got pictures of it, and I can't wait to like blow it up and just put it in in my restaurant,
Hmm.
because that was like one of the amazing memories that I have with her, just like eating my food, eating everything, because everything that I ever did in my life was to make my grandma proud, and I was able to like do that.
That's really
Yeah.
sweet. What was the hardest challenge that you had to overcome as a kid?
The hardest challenge I had to overcome as a kid. That's a good one. All your questions is literally hitting, right? So it was when I was a kid growing up,
Yeah.
uh I used to stutter a lot.
Yeah.
Like so bad. It was so bad to the point like people like other kids used to make fun out of me, and like I didn't fit in because everybody else talk all normal and the words come out all smooth and stuff, and then you have this one kid that just like stuttering, like he can't even say let the words out, and then people that don't want to wait for me to let the words out, they would just say it, like you want to eat, just say you want to eat, but it's not that easy, right?
Yeah.
Because I have a stuttering problem. But when I overcame that, now people can't shut me up. I'm just like, I want to eat, I want to eat, I want to eat, I want to eat. Give me this, give me that. I'm just like all over the place now. So that was one of the things that I overcame, and I'm so excited.
that's that's funny, but it's also true.
Yep.
What are some things you were told when you were younger but realized it was a lie when you got older?
Yes. Oh, I got one. So I used to eat the like the grape seeds, right? And my
Oh,
parents
yeah.
will tell me that if you eat that and you swallow the seeds, it's gonna grow in your stomach.
Yes.
And I'm telling you, like, I'll be crying. And then the older that I got, I told my mom, I was like, Mom, like, how come I'm not a tree yet? She was like, Oh, it was a lie. We just told you.
Yeah.
We didn't want you to like, eat the seeds. So now I
Yeah.
say the same thing to my daughter.
That's
I know.
funny.
So I just pass it on.
Yeah, I got told that, but I think it was with gum. If
Really?
you swallow gum, it will like go in your mouth. Or if you swallow your tooth, but I never swallowed my tooth.
That's awesome.
That's disgusting. No. Okay. What are your beliefs about money?
Money. Money, money, money. My belief about money is because with my field, I'm like a business person too.
Mhm.
You are a businesswoman, so you
Yes.
know, and me and you are in the same field, business,
Mhm.
right? But money is like I believe like money. You have to manage your money too. So if you want to have free time to do anything, right? Like if you want to go outside,
Yeah.
play, travel, you know what I'm saying? Like have fun.
Mhm.
You got to manage your money to be able to do those things. Because if you don't manage your money, then you're not gonna have free time to do the things that you love to do because you're gonna be busy chasing it. You know what I'm saying? Because you
Yeah.
don't want to chase money. You want money
Yeah.
to like chase you. So when you manage it, now you like, okay, I can play today. Tomorrow I can make some money. I don't have to go chase it. It's gonna be there once I'm
Yeah.
done playing. So yeah.
Yeah. So when you like think of like money, what do you think is like the most valuable thing to spend money on? Number one.
The most valuable thing to spend money on, I I think like spend money on the thing that you love to do, right? So, for example, I love to cook.
Yeah.
So if I was a kid or anybody out there, if I love to cook, the first thing I would do is spend money on cookbooks, right? Because when
Ooh.
you spend money on cookbooks, that money somehow is educating you and it's helping you better. Like it's making you better to prepare you for something bigger, right? So I think that's what you should spend your money on. Spend your money on things that you already doing so you can turn that into like a hobby or something like that. And then maybe 5, 6 years, it can be a way that you can transform that and make more money.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I like that. I think the most valuable things like spend your money on is like for a while our topic in school was like personal finance and like in that money topic. So I was
Okay.
learning from a while, and it was pretty much an easy subject because like during summertime my dad would like send videos to
Uh-huh.
me about like money, so it was kind of easy. So like I would always pass on the quizzes and stuff. But like something that I took away from it is that like you have like a lot of things, especially like, as adults, like pay taxes and all that stuff.
Yes.
And
a lot
like
of responsibilities.
yeah, like
pretty
we
much.
learn like what builds up like a household and all that
Uh-huh.
stuff. And one of my things were like, yeah, you can like spend money on like different things like you need, but like the good thing to spend it if you know like your future you want to have businesses and like be like that
Yeah.
type of person. Like we were working on Shark Tank. Do you know the show Shark
Yeah,
Tank?
of
Yeah.
course, of course. You
So,
come up there,
yeah.
like your ideas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Some pitch.
And then
Yeah.
like have you pay off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like one of my ideas was like you can like have a business. Like everybody was like so she asked us this question. What product do you want to make that like it's not a thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is a thing, but I wanted to like you know like sometimes when you come from like pharmacy like, no, not pharmacy, like the grocery store
Yeah.
and then you have fruits and it's like not always clean.
Yeah.
So like sometimes sink water is like not always clean. So I want to like make a machine that like, can clean fruit water with clean water and
Yes.
then like cut the stem.
And they have a name for that water. It's like a victory water, right?
Yeah.
So it's like a special water. Restaurant use that, right?
Mhm.
So when they wash the fruit with that water, it get rid of all the wax, all the little
Yeah.
extra spray, and all that stuff in it. Now, going back to like investing your money, right? So, like for example, you might have your favorite shoes that you like to wear. Maybe like Adidas, Nikes, right? So if you want to invest, like the stock, right? So like sometimes invest, stuff that you already using because you will know like, oh wow, this a good product. Like I like this shoes. When I go
Yeah.
outside, run around, it don't come apart. It don't get wet like that. You know what I'm saying? So now you invest in your money in something that you already using, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes that's a nice way to invest your money in things that you love to do because you spending all your money on things that you wearing, so you might well invest in it, right?
Yeah.
That's sometimes, yeah.
But like I was saying, I just wanted to like make him like that because like not as you can see like only like restaurants have it and like while like when you get fruits you want it to be like, clean and stuff like people get fruits like a lot. So like why not just have it at your house, and then once I'm like done with that business like the money I make like I can like grow on other businesses. Like another business was like to like, have like a claw clip to like put your hair up. I don't know if you know what claw clip is.
No, what is that?
It's like a type of metal that like holds your hair up.
So it's like clip your hair up or
Yeah, it's
something
like a
that?
hair clip, like,
Okay.
you know.
All
And then
right.
I wanted to like turn into like a hairbrush.
So what make you thought about that? Was it like you were in need of something like that? and you
No,
couldn't
it
find
was kind of like, cause like when you want to hold your hair up, maybe you want to brush it before you hold your hair up, so that way like it won't get tangled up when you're tying it up,
Uh-huh.
and like to like brush it. And another thing is, it's like I'm kind of like always like losing a lot of hair product. Like I'm always like, where's my brush at? So it's like it'll be kind of easier if you have like two products in like one to like help you with your hair. So like maybe if I'm at school and I don't have to go all the way to my book bag to get my hairbrush, I can just take the clip out, brush my hair, and then put the clip back on.
That's amazing. So that means that it's a product that you in need for.
Yeah.
You see how that is? You in need for it, so you invest in it because that's something that you actually gonna use.
Yeah.
And then other friends can use it too, and family member, and that's your own product. You use it.
Yeah.
And I might use it too. I might grow my hair out. Try to use it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot where we were. Okay. How do you stay positive when things don't go your way?
Oh my God, how do I stay positive when things don't go my way? Like, for me though, like, it's kind of hard because sometimes, like, I want to just lose it and just flip out sometimes, but you can't do that because people are watching you and you always got to set the example, right? So all I do is, like, when things is not going my way, to stay positive, I kind of just, like, take a deep breath, think, I will think about my grandma, think about my mom, just like people that have done all the work to get me where I'm at. I would just think about them, because in the process of that, I'm like, if I do anything now, I'm gonna let them down. So I gotta, like, stay strong because they're always watching me, no matter what, right? So that right there helps me all the time, you know. And most people don't really have that, and that's why they end up crashing out, you know. But most of the time, we gotta have somebody to, like, talk to. You know, you gotta have God. You gotta have, you know, like, some inspiration out there.
Yeah, I would say, like, maybe I like school if, like, something don't go my way. How I would handle it, sometimes, because, like, everything's reality, so you're not perfect. But sometimes I do, like, cry because, like, it's just that, like, I have to, like, let it out. Because, like, yelling at the person is not going to be the best option, or trying to fight back when, like, you know, just, like, let the situation go. It's like I do, like, cry. And then, like, sometimes when I cry, I don't, like, restart, but I restart. And then it's like when I'm ready, like, after I'm, like, done with my time, I'm ready to either talk about it. But me personally, I'm kind of different. Like, when I'm done talking about it, I don't want to hear it again. Like, I don't want to go back, because it's like when it doesn't go my way, like, it's gonna make you feel bad and make you feel like you did something, like, really wrong when it probably wasn't, like, that big of a deal. And then it's just, like, thinking back about it. Like, let's say if I did something in the past and me looking back at it now, I'm probably gonna think of it like, I don't know, I cry, like I was doing too much, like that type. But, like, at that time and place, how I was thinking then was like I was crying. So it's like, it's a big difference. So.
But do you cry, like, right there and there, or you go in the bag, or you go somewhere, cry, and then wipe your tears, and then come back like, okay, where were we at? How do you do it?
I honestly, I can't hold back my tears. If I,
so
like,
you just do it right there and just get it over with.
Yeah, like, if I talk, I'm gonna start crying. Like, if I'm like, okay, I'm hiding with my tears and I don't say anything. Yeah, but if somebody's trying to talk to me, then it might just, like, slip out. Like, the tears just might come out, because it's like sometimes when like sometimes, like, if I'm crying at school, like, just because, like, maybe I lost a test or something, and my friend's like, Ailani, are you okay? Sometimes I don't answer them, like, and they think, like, I don't, like, because they can sense when something's wrong if I'm ignoring them, and I don't answer back. And then I'm, like, not, like, looking away, but I'm just, like, not paying as much attention. That's when they can tell that, like, yeah, something's wrong. And then once I'm like, okay, I'm back to myself, then I tell them what happened. So they're just gonna have to be patient till I'm done.
That's amazing.
So.
Because a situation like that, like, if it happens and you cry in front of everybody, like, do they lose respect for you, or it just still, like, they're gonna make fun out of you, or they just leave it and just be like, okay, you know, that's what it is.
I really don't mind how they feel, because at the end of the day, it's like, it's my emotions, and then I make choices. I take accountability of my choices. So they have to be a reason why I did it. So it's like, even if they, like, care or not, I don't care what they think.
That's a good one. Not caring what they think.
Cause like, they know that if they were in the same situation as me,
they would do the same thing.
They would do the same thing.
You're right.
But it's like, I don't really mind.
Just be yourself.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Because my teachers always tell me, like, if you know, like, my teachers always taught us to, like, if we ever want to talk to them, we could talk to them about anything. So me looking back at that, I just never really cared. So, yeah. Okay. What's the best advice you ever received?
The best advice I ever received. Oh, I got many good advices. The best advice I ever received was from my father. My father passed away during COVID, but he actually told me, said, anything that you want in this world, you gotta work for it. Don't never let anybody give you anything free, because if they give you anything free, they want something in return for that free stuff, right? So no matter what it is, just earn it the right way, because when you earn it the right way, you're gonna sleep the right way, and you never have to worry about somebody surprising you when you're with your family or somewhere else and coming up to you in a very, like, hey, you owe me this, you owe me that. You know what I'm saying? So, and so that's the best advice. And I take that every day to just, live by that and honor him at the same time. Yeah.
That's good. I would say, I kind of say this a lot, but I would say learn from your mistakes.
Yeah.
Because, like, sometimes I always want to, like, be right, and I will own up to that. Sometimes I do want to be right.
But that's harder, right?
It's hard.
Don't own up to
like, I kind of, like, always want to be right, but then I have to remind myself that, like, it's okay to make a mistake. So it's like, if I make a mistake and I want to be right, and, like, again, like, if I don't get in my way, then, like, moving forward in the future, then when I look back at, like, a similar situation, then I know how to, like, handle it. So it's like, when I learn from a mistake, it's kind of like, if the problem comes up again, I could stop it before it even gets any worse.
So when you learn from, like, your mistake, like, do you call the person and, like, tell them, say, I am sorry, or you just let it be and just not bring it up? Like, how do you do that?
I don't really have problems with people that much, but if I was to, I would say, like, if I, like, call somebody and I tell them they're not interested to the conversation, I kind of just, like, I don't let it be, because, like, I think about it sometimes, but I just, like, try not to, like, bug that person about it as much, because I know how I would take it, but I don't know how they're taking it. So I kind of just let them come to me a little bit. Okay. But, like, if I would say sorry, and I would say, like, mostly, like, talk it out, so hear what they have to say and then respond to it, because I already know how I kind of feel.
Yep. So it can be, like, a peace at the table.
Yeah. What's your favorite Liberian food when you were a kid?
My favorite Liberian food when I was a kid. You know what? I would say the most weird food. You know what? I'm pretty sure you haven't had it yet, right? It's not. Most people would say cassava leaf, potato green.
Yeah, I don't like
but
that.
I'm a very different person, right? Mm-hmm. So my favorite soup as a kid, my mom used to make a lot, was pumpkin soup.
I don't like pumpkin soup.
Have you ever had it?
I mean, no, but it's
like... You haven't had it, so
it's
I
like
can't
beans, the texture. It's just...
But you haven't had it, though. So you just assuming.
I feel like I had it before.
You probably have.
I feel like it.
Because it's not a soup that our mom would just wake up and say.
Is it actual pumpkin?
Yeah, it's actually pumpkin. Yeah. It's so delicious. It's very, like... It's very soft. It's very, like, rich. It gives that graviness to it, too. You know what I'm saying? It's so good. And then imagine eating that with some rice. And you can only have it, they gotta have fish in it. You can't have it with, like, beef or any stuff. It gotta be like a nice little, like a micro fish or something like that. But yeah, I love it.
I'm not a big fan of it. It is that appetizing, but maybe one day I'll try.
We're gonna do something. I might cook it at the restaurant. You're gonna come there.
Maybe I should do some taste tests.
Yeah, you're gonna do some taste tests.
I'll try. But my favorite African food is okra sauce and pepper soup.
Okra sauce and pepper. That's two soups right there. That's not fair.
Well, okay. So my
okra sauce, that's one, and then pepper soup. That's like two different soups.
Okay,
you gotta pick one.
My favorite. Oh, this is
Because
hard.
I could give you one more too. And
Okay.
then it's going to be tied.
Okay.
Can I give you one more?
I think I have my one though.
Okay.
But you can give me one more. Okay. So okra sauce, I used to like when I was younger, but like as I get older, I kind of like got tired of it.
Fried okra though?
No.
Is it fried okra? No?
Like,
not fried okra?
Like the slimy
Like
kind of
the slimy one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say pepper soup just because I love seafood, and then with crab, it's like the same juice to like a seafood boil. So it's like if I get the crab and I dip, it's good. And then I just like the way my grandpa makes it. He makes it like so good.
Pepper soup is a very powerful soup. Like it's so like you can't compare that with no other soup because it stands out on its own because you can literally drink it like that.
Yeah.
You can eat it with rice. You can eat it with fufu.
Yeah.
It's like a medicine too because
Yeah.
when you like sick, you can drink that and it will just like drain all the toxins out of your body.
Yeah.
So it's a very and then you can have it spicy. It can be super spicy.
I
so,
like it mid. Like I don't like it too spicy because one thing I don't like is when like soup is like hot, like temperature hot, and then it's spicy.
It's spicy.
I don't like that.
Like it wakes the spice up. Like wake up, and then
Yeah.
now you like drink that, and then you have like all this stuff come from out of your nose.
Yeah.
Your eyes all watery.
Yeah.
You like
No.
I need more water.
Yeah.
But that's a very strong soup. I mean, props to you. I would stay away from pepper soup. It's too dangerous for me. It's too much going on with it. You
Like-
know? Like it's
Explain more.
It's a lot of stuff. You got the crab, you got the meat, you got the chicken, and you got pepper, you got okra,
That's
Benici,
what makes it good.
Benici mix in there. You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
like Benici.
Oh, you don't? Okay, so if you want to make it rich, it's all this stuff inside of it, and then plus the broth.
I'm not too big on like it being like rich, like because I'm a picky eater. So it was like what
So you
I
like
would.
to take all this other stuff out.
Yeah, I would prefer pea foot, crab, chicken.
Fish? No fish?
I'm not too big
Shrimp?
on fish anymore.
No shrimp? Shrimp.
Kinda, and maybe shrimp, and that's pretty much it. And then fufu
It's a very powerful soup.
and lime. I love with
Lime.
lime. Yeah,
You see that everything you just named?
that's only
No,
like half of it, or
It's
like
only
a
half
quarter.
of it, right? But you see how
Yeah.
powerful that soup is. A monster. It's like a big giant thing. It's like the Incredible Hulk. That
Yeah.
soup is. So you got to know what you're doing. But props to you.
But
I'm
I
gonna
don't
be
like with dumbo.
Dumbo.
No.
Yes, that's like another form of fufu, right?
Yeah.
The dumbo. Yeah,
I just like fufu.
I'm gonna be up in the corner eating my little pumpkin soup while you over there eating your pepper soup, and you be fanning yourself and running out of tears and all that.
I don't do that though.
No, you don't do that. Okay.
Okay, who taught you how to cook?
Who taught me how to cook? I can say it's my mom and my grandma, but when I came to the U.S., I stumbled across cooking because when I came up here, it was during the 90s. No cell phones, no Facebook, no Instagram, none of that stuff. You wasn't even born at that time. So,
90s?
yeah.
I thought phones were a thing.
I mean, no.
Or like house phones.
Like it's actually maybe like house phone, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean you can't do like FaceTime, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I came here, I missed my mother so bad because I had no pictures of her. And all the memories that I had was in my head, but it was like buried. It was deep buried down. So from the unravel those memories, something dramatic had to happen in my life. And I went to school and I started getting into like a lot of fights because kids started making fun out of me because I'm from Africa. They're like, "Oh, go back to your country, African
I
booty
don't get
scratch."
why they do that.
They always did that, right? It's just a thing, right? So now I'm getting into fights with them too. So the principal came up to me and said, "Well, we're gonna suspend you, but there's one more chance we're gonna give you. We're gonna put you in a home act program." What is a home act? Is a school, it's like a classroom in the school that they teach you how to cook. But I had that class in the morning. So most of the kids them will go and eat at in a cafeteria, right?
Mhm.
And the school food, nobody liked the school food.
No.
I hate the school food. It's all gross and stuff like that. So with me, I'm in this class in the morning. I'm learning how to make eggs and pasta, all this good stuff. So I'm in the class, and I was like one of the only boys in the classroom. So I was like, this principal trying to set me up. Kids already making fun out of me because of me from another country. Now imagine me in a cooking classroom with all girls. So that wasn't cool, but I did it anyway. And then I go in the classroom and crack the eggs. My memory started coming back. Cracking eggs in the kitchen with my mother. And I
Oh.
started crying. And the teacher was like, are you okay? I was like, yeah. I was crying, smiling. And I whisked the egg, and then more memories came. And I started cutting the onions, and then more memories came. But when I left the classroom, my memories just went away. It just, because there was so much stuff going on that I had to deal with. But every time when I in the classroom, the memory came back. So that's how
Cooking just bring back your
cooking
memories.
brought my memory. So I chased this thing because of memories of my mother, not because I wanted to cook. I just wanted to just get more memories of my mother. And the only way to do that, I had to sacrifice cooking to get those memories. That's how that came
Yeah.
about. It's crazy, huh?
Yeah, that's a lot, but
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
see how you got through it.
Yep.
How old were you when you did your first cooking meal by yourself?
My first cooking meal, I was like 12 years old.
Oh.
I was 12, and I cooked this thing called, this grain called bugger wheat.
Yeah.
You know about it?
Yeah.
You had it before?
I forgot how it looks like, but like I know I seen it in real life, and my mom always talked
Okay.
about it.
It's like brown. It's like a green.
Oh yeah, I know what
Yeah,
you're talking about. It's
yeah.
like kind of. It's like the texture is kind of rough a little bit.
Yes, it's very rough, and you have to cook it for a long time. But the best thing about that dish is it's very healthy for you. But you have two ways of eating it. You can either eat it with sugar and milk in the morning for breakfast, and you can turn around and eat it for dinner as a meal with soup and rice on top of it. No, just soup on top of it. So now you have a buckwheat cereal, and then buckwheat in the afternoon.
That
What?
it sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
My first meal was I made like fried egg. Like I would like come from school because I went to my grandma's house sometimes. No, well, stove. Yeah, I
Stove yam.
yeah I had to supervise though.
Okay.
But like my grandpa, my first meal was like noodles, but it was hard for me to make it because my grandpa treats me like his own child. Like he's so overprotective for me. So like I couldn't use a microwave for a while. Like he would make sure like he was standing right there watching me like every
So
step
you
I
made
made.
it on a stove.
No, I made first meal like my very first meal was noodles.
Uh-huh.
But like he would like stand like even if I was just walking like 2 steps to the pantry, he would walk 2 steps with me.
Okay.
Like it was just like so. I had some help with it.
Uh-huh.
So like that noodles I wouldn't really count it because noodles are very easy. But like my first meal was beef fried rice.
Beef fried rice.
No fried. I made fried eggs and then I put it into a cup and I put rice and mixed it in it. Like it was like a teacup kind of, and then I flipped it over and it was like a rice cupcake, like
So
with eggs.
rice cupcake, like fried rice cupcake, pretty much.
Yeah, it
With,
was
like,
shaped
the
like
egg.
a cupcake. That would
Okay.
made it like a cupcake.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I
How
have
did
the
it
video.
taste though? It tastes good.
It was really good, but nothing can beat hibachi.
So can you remake that now and like make it better?
It depends on like the egg, cause in my opinion, I feel like the eggs like I make it would taste different.
Okay.
But I'm very scared of stoves. Like it's just like when you like turn
It's like
and then
the
like the
heat.
flash is spot like fire,
like
and then
the
it goes back.
That's the best part about cooking. Like if you look at my hands, like I got a lot of burn marks, but I love cooking so much that when the oil pops, I love it.
It's
When
scary.
I get burned, I love it. When I accidentally cut myself, I love it. Because I mean, it's like I love cooking so much that
Yeah.
you gotta adapt all the stuff that comes with it. I can't be like this trying to fry the chicken and
Oh,
all
that's
one
me.
hand in, one
That's
out.
me.
You gotta step into it. You gotta let the stove know, hey, I'm in charge, not you. That's how I do it.
Well, it's like It's when I put the when I turn on the stove and the oil. It's just it's like the bubbles.
Yeah.
Even if it's just like one tiny nose, I jump.
You know what? And that usually happen. Either the oil, so the pan have to be super hot before you add the oil to it,
Oh.
or if you wash the pan and you just put it on the stove and soon you cannot have a dent frying pan and pour oil in it because water and oil don't get along. And if you have a hot oil and you put anything in the hot oil, and if it have water on it, like the chicken or something, if the chicken just came from out of the refrigerator and it have that coldness to it, and you put it into the hot oil, it's gonna flash. So you always gotta make sure it have a room temperature. Let it sit down for like a little bit, get a little bit warm, and then try to cook. But just try to find a way how to get rid of that. It's always secrets behind it.
Yeah, but a meal I do
hmm
want to make, I would say seafood boil. I love
Seafood boil.
Yes.
You know what? I actually have that on my menu. I got this dish called the seafood pepper soup. So you love the seafood boil, and then you also love pepper soup too. So imagine
Is that
having
crab?
yes, having that into one, right?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I make.
That
So
sounds
it's like
so
a
good.
fusion to it. So the day when you come over there, I will have that for you.
Yes, one to stay, one to go.
Yep, I got you.
That
She said one to stay, one to go.
that sounds so good.
But maybe hold on. Maybe the one to stay, you may not even finish that, so you might just have to take that to go.
Yeah, but I can't promise that I won't finish it.
Okay, we'll
Because
see.
we went to Juicy Crab, and I wanted to take everybody's crab away from them.
It was so good. It was very
Once
good.
crab is in front of me, that's the first thing I'm eating in a seafood boil. And then once I'm finished, I be looking at everybody who's just saving the crab for last. I can't help it.
Yeah.
I really can't. Just know I will be asking for yours.
You know the crazy thing is, I don't like crab. I don't like eating crab. You know
Really?
why? It's so much work that goes into it.
My sister was telling me how
I don't
her
like
friend
doing the
said
work.
that.
Yeah. You gotta sit there. You gotta break the crab. You gotta take the meat out of it. It's too much work.
As long as
By the
I'm
time that
getting
you
the meat,
done with that, I would just eat the rice around it, eat the other meat around it, and then I'll just leave the crab for you. I don't too much work.
but the crab's not running
Yeah.
away, so you might as well just.
Props to you. I mean, I would just save all my crab for you and let you eat it.
It's really good. When did you realize that you wanted to become a chef?
I guess I probably answered that question earlier when I was
Yeah.
but I started chasing my mother memory so much that I just stumbled across this, and then few years later, I'm an old man. I'm like, oh my god, I don't need to chase those memories no more because I
Yeah.
just saw my mom, but it's too late now because I've been doing it my whole life that I'm just stuck in it now.
Yeah.
So if I can go back, I mean, I love every moment of it. Cooking changed my life. It opened a lot of doors for me. It made me who I am today. I have a restaurant. Thank God for it. And I just love cooking for people.
Yeah.
I love to see you eat seafood soup, and it makes me happy. You know what I'm saying? I just love
Yeah.
to cook for people. And it's just one of those things that I will always do.
That's good.
Yeah.
What do you love most about being a chef?
What do I love most about being a chef? It's I realized that being a chef and being a doctor, right? To me, it may not make sense to a lot of people, but I think that those are the two fields that can really save people's life. If you really think about it. Because if you go to the doctor and you sick, what do the doctor always tell you?
Soup?
Yeah, soup, but they always say, well, eat healthy,
Yeah.
change your diet, and stop eating junk food, right? And then you just went to the doctor and he tells you that. And then when you leave the doctor, what happened? You come to me. He said, hey, the doctor says I should eat healthy. What do you have on your menu that is healthy for me? Or how can I cook some healthy stuff? You know what I'm saying? So, and when I realized that, I was like, that's the best thing, like saving people's life. And being a chef does that. And most people may not see it like that, but I see it like that, you know? Yep.
Okay. What was the first dish that you ever learned how to cook really well?
Really well. The first dish that I ever learned how to cook really well. You know what? I love all these questions because it's like in my field.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if you had somebody sitting here that was a bodybuilder or engineering, and you asking them all these questions about food. They probably would not even say I have a clue. So I love this. Like literally, just like my happy place. By the way, I just want to let you know that. Okay, but I can say the fufu taco.
I never heard of that.
I know a lot of people haven't, and that's the amazing thing about it. Because when I tell people that I invented the fufu taco,
Oh.
they just think that it's a taco shell, and I just stuffed it with cooked fufu, and just put the meat over it, and then serve it to people. They're like, "Yuck! How nasty is that?" But they don't know the shell itself is made out of fufu. Yes, and I'm the only person that have it. Amazing. And when I invented that, uh, everybody make fun out of me. They said this not gonna work. It don't make. They said we don't have no problem with swallowing our fufu. What make you think it's okay for you to come here and change the way how we eat our fufu? But you know what? I never been a fan of swallowing fufu. I was always afraid of
I
it.
chew it.
I chew it too. I was afraid of it because I thought it was gonna get stuck.
Yeah, but I guess
You
it's
know?
like the texture.
Yeah, because the people that used to eat the fufu around me traumatized me. They would grab the big whole.
All you hear is.
They would grab the big ball. I'm like, you gotta do all that to eat that? I'm not eating that.
No.
I'm gonna chew it. And then when I chew it around them,
They get
they
mad.
get mad. So I was like, okay, since I'm a chef, I'm gonna go back to the lab and create my own way of swallowing fufu, but I will make everybody chew it. Even the people that swallows it, I'm gonna make them chew it. And they started chewing it. I said, oh, how does it feel to chew the fufu now? They're like, no, this isn't fufu, this is taco. I'm like, yes, it is fufu. So I got the last laugh. But yeah,
So
it was a
how
fufu
does like
taco.
the fufu taco work? Like what's inside it?
So it's like a regular taco. So I spend a lot of time perfecting it.
Mm-hmm.
I make the fufu out of the taco shell, and then
Mhm.
you choose your meat. It comes in shrimp, beef,
Ooh.
chicken, veggie, all that, right? And then inside of it, it's like a secret sauce that goes at the bottom. The meat goes on top of the sauce, and then you get ginger, cilantro, lettuce, and then some like cheese, and then I have a fried onions that is fried in fufu flour, gluten free, and then you top that off. It's so amazing. Once you see it, it don't look like a fufu. It don't look like it just looks like a regular taco. But when you bite into it,
Just like
it's a Liberian taco. Yes, that's the amazing part about it. It's a Liberian taco. Yep.
that sounds like it's just like it sounds so good that like I'm curious like what if like a fufu burger, a fufu fries, like
All this stuff.
so
And guess
good.
what? I also got fufu pizza too. Yes, I got fufu pizza. I got the fufu taco, and yeah, yep, amazing. Yeah.
That sounds really good.
I know.
So like, is it like fufu dough and then like meat?
Yes. So fufu, if you don't cook the fufu all the way, right, it comes in a flour form, right?
Yeah.
But then guess what? When you make a pizza, guess what you mixing with it? Pizza comes in a flour
Flour,
form.
yeah.
So you add your egg, you add your ingredients for like the pizza, you add a little bit of water or like oil, and you make the dough, right? You don't put it on the stove. You don't do that. You make the pizza dough just like that, and then you flatten it up, and then put all your stuff in, and then put it in the oven. It's the same way how you make
A pizza.
the fufu pizza.
That's
So amazing.
interesting.
Yeah, but like the best part about it is it's an African fufu pizza, and that's what makes it amazing, you know. And that's it.
It's
Yeah.
really cool. Okay. Have you ever made a cooking mistake that turned into something that helped you or inspired you?
Yes, yes. So, 2018, I was in Liberia. I was at a hotel called Bella Casa. I was helping them out, and I had a burger on the menu, right? But I went during the summertime. It was so hot, and the refrigerator broke at the time, and the burger buns that was there overnight, we had a burger outside in the pantry, but the burger bun got mold on it because of the heat. So I'm like, okay, I have this big party coming in. How am I gonna create this like this burger for them with no bun? And I started freaking out because in Liberia, every all the markets is like distance, and then traffic is crazy traffic, right? So it's not like you can just send somebody to like go to like the regular grocery store and bring a burger bun back. It's gonna take the whole day. So I was like, I gotta create something. And guess what I came out with?
Right.
I came out with a plantain bun. So I took the plantain, I peel it, cut it in the middle, right? Put it in the hot oil for a little bit, take it out, and then mushed it. When I mushed it, it got flat. That was the top bun, and I mushed the other one. It was the bottom bun, right? And then I just cooked my burger and put it on there, and then I had this plantain bun. And that's how I came out with it, plantain burger. I called it plantain burger. It's on my menu too. And that's how I came out with that.
Those
Yeah.
are some interesting
Yeah. So
food.
it was like that mistake. Like everybody was like freaking out. Hey chef, what we gonna do? You know, it's no bun and stuff like that. But that's
It worked.
yeah, it worked. That was the mistake.
That's creative. What was the hardest dish that you ever made? And I think
The hardest dish I ever made was I think that's a good one. Oh, the hardest dish that I ever. You see, all these dishes, these are my dishes that I actually came out with. But the hardest dish, I have a fufu dumpling.
ooh,
Yeah.
I don't really like dumplings.
Yeah. So it took me a while to figure that out. It took me about maybe like 6 months to try to create that. But that was the hardest dish that I ever had to like go through to like make was the fufu dumpling. But after I did that, it was a masterpiece. Yeah.
Wow, that seems like all these like. If I asked like which one was your hardest, but like hearing what you made, I would say the taco because like, did you is like the shell hard like a actual?
Yeah. Like you actually have to fry the shell. But
Oh.
for me, I have this other dish called. Have you ever heard of beef Wellington? The one that Gordon Ramsay always make. Okay,
I
so
don't know who that is.
it's like a beef, right? So it's like a puff pastry, right? The puff pastry sheet. It's like a flat. It's like a flat dough sheet, right?
Mhm.
You sear the beef. It's like a long beef. You sear it. You put it into the puff pastry. Add the mushrooms to it, and then roll it up, and then you bake it. Once you bake it, it comes out crunchy, but on the inside, it's like medium rare and like soft. So I took that idea and I created a cassava Wellington. Yeah. So instead of me using like the beef, I used the cassava and put it into the pastry sheet and put the mushroom in there, roll it up, and then bake it. It came out just like a beef Wellington, but it's actually a cassava Wellington.
That's
So-
really cool.
That was a really creative dish I made.
Why do you think? Why do you think food is so important in Liberian families and culture?
Food is important in the Liberian family and culture because Liberia history is so rich, right? But our history is in our food, right? So for you to sit somebody down and tell them about where you from, right? It only makes sense for you to cook the dish for them and then explain the story because it's part of the dish, right? So it's like hand in hand, right? And I think that's like the best way to ever let anybody know about, you know what I'm saying, the food and the culture. It gotta be our food. And like our food is so sweet, right? But Liberians are so nice. So the food represents our personality too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And every time when you see a Liberian person cook, they're always happy. They're always in a good mood. They always want to feed you. They want to feed a stranger. They want to feed all your friends because that's what the food does for us. It gives you that energy, and that energy passed down to us.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I would say something important about Liberian food is that yes, it's like belongs to us because like we're the creators. But I feel like I have a lot of friends that I'm like, okay, so quote unquote, I don't think I know what this food is, but I love to eat Yorkshire sauce. It's like my favorite food. Me inside think like they don't know what that is, and then they're all like, me too, me too, me too. I'm like, okay, so you guys do know what it is, and then it's like I have like my Puerto Rican friend, and she also like eats like Liberian food and like African food. I'm like, so it's not only to us; it's like other American people or other countries like eating our food. Just like we go to
Yes.
Mexican restaurants.
It's
and
just
all
a
that stuff.
different way how
Yeah.
they're eating it. So, for example, if a person tells you what is potato greens, right? What is it from? How will you describe that to them? How will you explain it to them so they can just understand it like in like simple words?
So, quick question: potato green is not actually potatoes, right? Because I don't know what it's inside.
So, the question is, when you ask them that, they're gonna be like, "What is the potato green?" So, the potatoes, right, from the ground, right, the leaf from that, right, yes, and the cassava is the same thing. The leaf from the cassava underneath the ground, like the root from it. All these stuff grows leaves, right? So we take those leaves. Most countries will eat just what's underneath the ground and then trash the leaf. Even the pumpkin have a leaf. You know, most people just take the pumpkin and carve it out and put it up. You know what I'm saying? And then they would just trash the leaf. But we, the Liberian, the leaf have so much nutrients in the leaf, so much, you know, like stuff that our body needs. So we found a way how to nourish that, and those are how these food came about. Amazing way, right?
That's
So it will be easy for you to explain it to them that way.
Yeah, but somebody like actually, I would probably say like, I would say at first it's not actually like potatoes. It's actually like
Yes.
the leaves of potatoes,
Yeah.
and then you like, I honestly don't know how to make it, but I would describe it as wait, why am I thinking of collard greens? I was thinking of collard greens, but I would say
It's kind of like spinach.
yeah,
in a
I
way.
would say it's like spinach and like cassava leaf kind of.
Yeah.
Either one of those.
Yeah.
I would say it was more like cassava leaf's brother.
You can be like, if you like spinach, you will like potato green because it's kind of like you can easily mistaken it half or spinach dish and call it potato green, and you can easily mistaken half potato green and call it spinach. And sometimes it be tricky like that. It
Yeah.
depends on the seasoning. If you season it so good, you might pass as a potato green.
Yeah. But there's probably ways to describe it, but I haven't thought about it
Yeah.
yet. Do you think being from Liberia has influenced the kind of chef that you are today?
100% yes. Because everything that I have done in my life, Liberia is kind of like the foundation for it. It's the base of everything that I have done. Like, if you have to build a house, right? Like, if you have to build your dream house, the first thing that you got to do to build that house, you got to build a foundation, right? The foundation is the one that holds everything in place, right? If you don't have a foundation, imagine just like building a house with no foundation.
Right.
Like, it always going to be crashing down. You know, so Liberia is always my root, and everything that I have done, I always stay truthful to like the root, right? So that's why, like, even when I make the fufu tacos, right, it's like a Liberian infused, right? But I use the fufu itself, right? And I never use corn flour or different kind of flour. I use fufu flour, 100% fufu flour, right? So like that right there, it's like it's the best way, you know. Like it, I have to stay true to that, you know, and it really inspired me. Liberian food is always the root to everything that I have done.
That's amazing. If you could cook a meal for any famous person, who would it be and why?
If I could cook a meal for any famous person, who would it be and why? I would say you.
Really?
I want to cook a meal for you.
Okay, what would it be?
And the reason and what it would be is I want to cook the things that you don't like.
Really?
Yes.
To change my mind?
To change your mind. And that's how I'm going to leave it. Because I have cooked for everybody. I've cooked for Barack Obama.
You're joking.
I cooked for Chris Brown. I cooked for
You're joking.
Beyonce. I cooked for Kendrick Lamar. I cooked for Casanet. I cooked for
Wait, Casanet?
yeah. I cooked for
That's
Michael
so
Blackson.
Cool.
I cooked for you probably heard of him. I cooked for yeah, a lot of other people I can think about. So I want to add you on that list. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
That's
definitely,
really
I'm gonna
cool.
hold you up to that.
Thank you.
Of course.
If I had to cook for any famous person, I would say I don't think I'm a good cook. Yeah.
You're a good cook.
Yeah.
You just have to cook something that you love to cook.
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah.
But I would probably cook for I can't really think of anybody.
You can cook. I mean, who you like to listen to, music wise?
Michael Jackson.
So it will be Michael Jackson, dead or alive.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I do like listening to Justin Bieber.
Justin, that'd be him then. You can cook for him. And I never had a chance to actually cook for him, but that would have been cool too.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
have been cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't sure.
What message would you like to share with the kids watching today?
Okay, wow. What message I would love to share with the kids
Watching today.
watching today? I'll tell you guys one thing. Find something that you love to do and do it. And it may not be what your mom and dad want you to do, but if you're passionate about it, do it. Because when I told everybody that I wanted to be a chef, people didn't believe in me. They said cooking is for females. You know, you're a boy. You shouldn't be cooking. You should be a lawyer. You should be a doctor or the engineering. But look what happened. I ended up becoming a chef. An amazing thing happened in my life. Find what you love to do and do it and turn it into your passion. And that's the only thing that I can say to any of you guys watching out there. You know, don't let nobody tell you that you can't do it. Put your mind to it and be the best at what you want to do. And that's it.
That's amazing. Well, do you have any questions for me?
Yes. So my question is, you're so amazing.
Thank you.
Your questions was on point, right? And I did a horrible job. I didn't do my research that much
It's okay.
about you, but you did an amazing job on me doing the research. And I just want to tell you, you know, you hit the nail with every question.
Thank you.
And it was right in my alley, and I was so comfortable being here with you talking.
Yeah.
I felt like I already knew you like a whole year ago. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you made me feel so comfortable, and I just want to tell you, thank you. It's not really like a question, but you just did an amazing job.
Thank you so much. You did too.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, do you have any last words for our lovely audience?
Guys, don't forget to follow the podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Let's give this, put the likes up.
Oh yeah, where can they find you at?
Oh, they can find me at 4091 Reading Road, Stone Mountain, Georgia, Chauncey's Kitchen, or you can go to the Chauncey's Kitchen page on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all that stuff. And yeah, come and try some of the amazing food. But you guys, when you watch this show, make sure you like it and subscribe to it. Okay? I want to
Okay.
see the views go up.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, before you go, I have a cousin named Chelsea or Jasmine, and she like wanted to be like a chef for like the longest. Like she would like always cook, and I'm probably gonna show her this part. But what advice do you have for her?
So she want to be a chef?
Yeah.
Okay. The first thing is she have to learn how to cut her onions
Okay.
because cutting onion makes you cry a lot. And most
Oh,
people,
she's good at
most
cutting.
oh,
Like yeah.
she very good at it.
Yeah.
Okay. My advice is she have to read a lot of cookbooks,
Mhm.
right? And I also have a cookbook out too. It called "The Power of a Whisperer: Being Known Before Being Met." It's on Amazon, and all you gotta do is just type in Chef Chauncy. It's gonna show up. But she needs to get a cookbook, and based off of that cookbook, you can read it and learn how to make recipes. Because being a chef, recipes is like the number one key, right? You gotta master how to measure stuff, how to make stuff, right? And then you have to take orders. So when you read that recipe book, it's going to tell you step by step what to do. You can't skip it. You got to do that. And once you do that right,
Mhm.
because one day you're going to come up with your own ideas to how to create like a dish, and you want to create your own recipe. So you got to learn from somebody else, and
Mhm.
just don't be afraid. Just go in there. Everything that you have in your head, take it out of your head and write it down on like paper and try to execute those stuff. Even if you make mistakes, it's okay. Make the mistakes, try back over again till you get it right, and always ask people to taste your food. Taste your food, but get opinions from your other friends and family. Be like, what do you think? Should I add more salt to it? Should I add more pepper? Should I add more more ginger, more garlic? You know what I'm saying? Get people opinions, but don't get mad if you don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Always have to take that into uh
Listen to their advice.
yes, listen to the like advice, and don't get mad when people critique your food or criticize it, because it's all part of the learning process. But that's it.
Okay, guys. Chelsea, I hope you took some notes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.
Bye.